Aloha, this is Ashliey Wasson, owner and founder of Oahu Lux Homes, brokered by eXp Realty. I know what the majority of you guys are thinking, that the market is crashing, the world is falling, and everything is going to crumble. And you are waiting for your opportunity to scoop up the great deals. Okay, if you're not thinking that, that's what a lot of people are. This video is to go over the market in Hawaii, specifically Oahu. But first, whether you live here, you're moving here, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and click the notification button, the little bell, so that you can be the first to know about all things Hawaii, Oahu, and the real estate market. So let's dive in. I thought we could start with some data, first going over single family homes. So right now, the Oahu market in July, our average sales price was a little over 1.1 million. And that is up roughly 11.5% from July last year at 992,500. In June, we closed at about 1.1 million, and in January, our average price point was at $1,050,000. So that just kind of gives you a little scope, a little overview of what's been going on here since the beginning of this year to date. The condo market is drastically different. Our average sales price for condos is $500,000. That is up around 5.3% same time last year. However, it is down 6.5% since June of this year, where we were at $534,000. And that's pretty consistent about what we're seeing, my team is seeing too, in our listings and with our buyers. The condo market has historically always been a little less strong than the single family market. If we go back to 1960, every 10 years or so, the single family sector had increased about $200,000 in equity every 10 years. And the condo market has been closer to around $20,000 to $50,000 max. So, and I attribute that to the fact that single family homes, you have more flexibility, you have more alterations you can make to increase value, such as curb appeal, adding square footage, adding rental ability, house hacking, stuff like that. But to see that the days on market and the actual values drastically drop that much in 1 month is just a good indicator of what's happening here on Oahu. Another thing that I think is I know is really impacting our condo market is Bill 41. So Hawaii is you have a lot of hotel lobbyists, or all of the hotel lobbyists are anti-Airbnb and short-term vacation rentals. And so they made those illegal. However, a lot of people still operated their vacation rentals illegally under the 30-day short-term stipulations. So they didn't like that. They went through and lobbied to redefine what short-term vacation rentals were. So now instead of 30 days, it's 90 days. The bill had passed and it's supposed to go into effect November 1st, 2022. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens to the condo market at that point. There is a class action lawsuit that was formed against this, but again, I don't know if that's going to pass, but time will only tell. So overall, the interest rates did slow our market down I think happened nationally. And correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but be gentle. The U.S. inventory, according to tradingeconomics.com, was right now about 1.32 million in houses, in condos. So that's the inventory available nationally. At the peak of inventory available, it was over 4 million and 40. So that just kind of shows you that there's a lot of room to grow here, that we do not have nearly enough inventory. We're still in a seller's market. A seller's market is defined as 6 or less months of inventory versus a buyer's market that is 6 or more months of inventory. And right now, at least what we're experiencing on Oahu, is still by definition a seller's market, but it's a buyer's bubble in a seller's market, meaning buyers are still taking control. They're taking longer to submit their offers, but they're still paying around asking price as long as the property is priced appropriately. So let's touch on the luxury market real quick. There's 424 sales statewide, so that's all major islands. And the luxury transaction volume increased about 2.15% same time last year. The luxury market in general is 3 to 10 million. I attribute this to the new wealth distribution and the opportunities, which is our primary driver. You have more people with money than ever before, historically speaking, and they're searching in the luxury asset markets now. Notably, Hawaii's luxury sales have predominantly been in the other 3 major islands, so Maui, Kauai, Big Island. Oahu had its year. We saw here on Oahu nearly a 55% market increase in that luxury sector, which is huge. And in the ultra luxury, which is 10 million and above, just the first half of 2022, we had over 12 sales versus first half of last year, 2021, there was only 2 sales. So go Oahu. Of last year, only about 20% of those sales over 3 million were condos. This year so far, we already see over 25%. And what that tells is a lot of that international buyer pool is starting to come back this year. I have three major reasons why we are not going to see a market crash here on Oahu. One, we're just in a very unique position in Hawaii in general. We're the meeting place of the Pacific, the international hub of the world. Everyone wants to be here. So one, Hawaii is an international hub and vacation destination. Our international buyers, as I just said, they're coming back. And two, we have 7 military bases within 50 miles of each other. There's no place like that in the US. The military, for good, bad, or indifferent, stabilizes our economy, and they also stabilize our housing and our rents. 3, we have limited land. Hawaii is not getting any bigger. Technically, Big Island's getting bigger because they still have an active volcano, but you know what I mean. That's going to take some time to be a destination spot that people are wanting to move to. But as far as the standard housing market, we have limited land. It's tight. Everyone wants a piece of it. Everyone wants a slice of paradise. So with that said, we're still seeing, I think, what a lot of people are seeing, longer days on market. Again, buyers are taking their time. They feel less pressure. They are visiting, at least what we're experiencing on our listings, they're visiting them a couple times before they're pulling the trigger. We're seeing mostly asking price. We eliminated offer review dates even when we had a really good product that we priced well, because buyers just don't want to be put in a position, I feel, that they have to make quick decisions anymore. They're tired. They did have, we saw last month that when the interest rates went up, they did have a scare and everyone kind of pressed the brakes, but they're used to the interest rates now. Historically speaking, they're still low. People are okay with it. They understand this is the new norm and they're back at it. Yeah, we're seeing, if you overprice your properties, if you're an investor, for example, like I work with a lot of investors, they purchased a project at the beginning of the year, 3 months ago. They had a very specific ARV, estimated resale value, in mind. And the market, at least for us, they just hit a wall. And all of a sudden we couldn't price it at 1 and expect 50,000 above that. And they might need to lower their expectations a bit, 3 to 10%, give it a swing. When you're getting into new projects right now, if you are an investor or if you're just a homeowner wants an exit strategy, because real estate is a great way towards financial wealth, you should always plan an exit strategy or at least use it as a stepping stone to get to that dream home. You want to talk to your realtor, make sure that you have an idea of what a good range may be and what you need to put into the house to achieve the resale value that you want. And honestly, I'm not going to lie, I don't mind this new market. I think that buyers being able to take their time and make informed decision is great. It reduces the liability for everyone involved. To recap, as sellers, just readjust your expectations. As buyers, you have to understand that it's still a seller's market. I still personally think it's a great time to buy. I'm currently looking to buy. 2 agents on my team just bought and closed on a condo or a home themselves, and many more, or not many more, but one more is looking to buy. And I have another one who's looking to develop. So I wouldn't say I think it's a good time if I didn't truly and firmly believe it. Interest rates, we'll touch on that real quick. I know that the feds were talking about increasing the rates several times to possibly exceeding 7%. I don't think that's going to happen this year anymore. I think that we're going to see them float maybe up to there, but stay where they're at and below. So what is that saying? Marry the home, date the rate. Get into your real estate. If you love something or if something fits your needs or if it is good income potential, get your home, start building your equity. Don't be gun shy. The interest rate is temporary. If the market goes back down, you can refinance and get that lower rate, but you can build your equity today. If you found this information helpful though, again, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and hit the little button so that you can get notified about all things Hawaii, Oahu, and the real estate market. If you have any questions, if you're looking for a realtor, no matter your timing, please reach out to me. Me and my team are ready to help you. We just love real estate. We love talking to people. We'll talk story with you on scenarios. It doesn't matter. Please feel free, again, to reach out to us. Our email, messaging, or schedule Zoom information is in the description below. We're always available. Until next time, have a blessed day. Aloha.